Happy Labor Day and welcome back to another episode of the Builders Club August edition where you built it and I'm showcasing y'all's builds. So before we get started, if you want to be featured in the next episode of the Builders Club, here is how to enter. So first up, basically either upload your build to the gallery using the hashtag SimmingWithCaroline or comment below to the Builders Club post on my YouTube channel or even on my Patreon. If you're not following my Patreon, go head over there because I also post Builder Club on there, so you can just comment down below with the gallery ID and the lot name. So actually a little fun thing that we're doing is starting next month for the September edition, I think we're going to be trying to figure out a theme. That will be posted on my YouTube channel and then hopefully my Patreon if I remember it. Anyways, let's get into today's video. Okay, so first up, we've got Freebird's build, and I thought this was perfect because in August, you're still in summer, technically, at least, you know, where I'm from in Florida. The summer does not end in August. It is still hot outside, but it reminded me of the beach, and I saw that she had built this, and I wanted to check it out because, oh my goodness, this thing looks so cool. It's like a modern, like, beach house. I actually can't remember how many bedrooms it is. Let me check real quick. So it is titled the Pure Perfection Redo, and it is just one bedroom and one bath. So honestly, for it being 106,000 simoleons, roughly, this could be perfect for a, like, a bachelorette or a bachelor pad. But I think this house is so cute. Like, the greenery, like the shrubbery around, oh my god, I feel like I'm in like a mix of eco living but also like in Sulani. Anyways, let's get in. Enough of me rambling, let's get into the house. All right, so here is the front door. All right, this is nice. I like this. We're gonna try and be aesthetic today with the way that I'm filming. Anyways, we've got this wall over here of little fishies. And then some photos as well, very nicely done with some windows. Then we come over here. I guess this is like your kind of like mudroom area. Oh, nice. Freebird remembered you got the thermostat, the burglar alarm, some light switches, even an umbrella, and a little mudroom area over here. And then this is like another little area that I think is really cutely done with the little bait and all of that. That's cute. Now, this is the part that I'm like excited for because I saw a glimpse of it on the gallery. This is the kitchen, which if we come in here, again, very modern, which I do love. And like, even though typically with the island living homes, you see a little bit more of like the colorful, you know, kitchens, I'm loving this vibe of like the dark cabinets. I don't know why. Absolutely love it. Absolutely stunning. I think this is this a window? Or maybe that's the glass walls. I actually forgot we had the glass walls in The Sims and I was like, how did she do that? I was like racking my brain over how she did that. Anyways, that's a nice way to do the glass walls. Actually, I really like that. Then we're going to go into the living room area. You got a little fish tank. I wish this came with fish instead of having to purchase them, but it's fine. This is what the living room looks like. Peep Yvette out there. I think this looks really nice. And then you've got this area over here that's like a little like chest area. I think this is quite cool. Wherever I'm at, that's cool. Now to go outside, you've got a nice little like tiki bar out here. You've got your jet skis. You've got a crab trap or like a trap or whatever. And then you've got some seating area. I really like how this was done, like its own little like room in a way. I just love the step down onto this little party deck, sort of. I'm calling it a party deck. And then you've got the little like scuba diving gear over here because this lot is placed where I'm pretty sure you can scuba dive. Yeah, over here. So kind of fits the vibe, obviously, of where we're at. And then if we go upstairs, you have this little like, oh, this is cool. It's like a loft. See, I don't look at y'all's builds. I place them and I have a blind reaction. And I absolutely love the loft. This is absolutely stunning. And then this is the bedroom up here. I love the use of the bed from Snowy Escape because it's from the Mount Kumarevis, and I feel like that fits very well. And then we also have the little dresser over here. Again, great use with these like glass walls. That's really how you can get the, you know, floor to ceiling windows that you want. And like Freebird did, she just made them into windows. You got a little area over here that I love. I love this vintage radio from the Cozy Kitsch kit that we got. Absolutely love that. You also got photo frames around the house that you can like put in photos for your Sims. And honestly, I like it when it's like pre-dealt with because I forget to do that. So at least like Freebird's like, you don't have to buy the frames. I've got you. And then the bathroom, again, beautifully done. I'm trying to find where the shower is. There a shower? Did I miss the shower? Hold on. Oh, there it is. It just wasn't loading on my tab. I was like, I see the shower stuff, but it wasn't loading the way that I did it. And then if you go out here, you've got a little, like, I'm going to call this my Zen space. You've got the gnomes. You've got a little pineapple, little garden over here. This looks very peaceful out here. And then if you go out, I believe it's this exit, you have this little space up top, which is like perfect because it's like a hot tub. You got a little party deck up here. Absolutely perfect. Since the gallery is giving me problems today and it doesn't want to load, and it was even a miracle that I was able to get these houses to show up in the gallery because my gallery's been saying no results found, I am going to show you a screenshot of the gallery ID that I took. Okay, so here is the screenshot of the gallery. So it is, again, by Freebird Flyin'. The original is by Buddha Guitars, but I downloaded Freebird's, obviously, because she redid it. And then it is listed for $127. Why is hers more expensive than what I put down? Maybe I chose the wrong lot. I don't know what I chose. I don't know what I did. But here it says $127. Mine said $106. Maybe I got it when it was in deflation or something like that. Like the market was a little better when I bought mine. All right, this next house, judging from my beautiful pond, it is by Lafayette. This is a more of a modern, like country style home. I did put it in cottage living, Henford on Bagley. I love how I just almost said it was Cottage Living's world. No, it's Henford on Bagley, came with Cottage Living. But I absolutely love this though, because I do love a good modern farmhouse in The Sims. So I'm very excited to check this out. Again, I've only seen the front of this house and my beautiful pond that I love so much. Well, it's not really my pond. Lafayette built the pond, but it is on Yvette's property. So it's Yvette's pond. Anyways, the one thing that I love about Lafayette is in his builds, he gives space. And I love that because you can really kind of customize it to whatever gameplay you're doing. But at least like the basics are here. So like number one, the kitchen I'm in love with. I love how Lafayette does his kitchens with the little ledge. It's like so nice because it's like it's its own space. But at the same time, it's like open concept, which I love. And this is just absolutely gorgeous. It still has that, rustic farmhouse vibe to it, but still looks very modern. And then, of course, coming over here, you have the living room, which I always love this, that Lafayette adds in kids stuff. And we might actually have to use this house for one of our Let's Plays. But absolutely love this. And again, like, you've got space to add stuff. So if you wanted to put, like, some of the mudroom kit, you could do that just for ideas. But honestly, I absolutely love this space because it can get too crowded with The Sims. So I'm a big lover for the space. And then you've got your little dining room area over here. And then a little, like, mudroom area over here because you're going outside. And outside you have a swing. I love the swing. And then a clothing rack, I think. Drying rack. I'm just going to call it a drying rack. And then you've got the pond, which is just iconic. If you know Lafayette, in every one of his builds, there is a pond. And it's like a signature touch. Anyways, now we move on to the bathroom. Just going to blast through the wall right here. Because that makes sense. If The Sims can do it, why can't I go through a wall? Anyways, you've got this beautiful vanity bathroom, sink area. I love the clutter too, makes it feel more lived in. You even got a kitty litter box. So if you had a cat in The Sims, you're covered. And then if we turn around back here, you've got your shower, toilet, and then a mirror, which is also perfect because I do love using the mirrors because I use that to get into Create a Sim, or I just go on my Simology panel. Now, through this the door, I'm all over the place today. You've got this beautiful bedroom. I don't know if it's because these are my colors. I love like a baby blue and this like off-white color. This is absolutely gorgeous. You got the trunks, I guess, in the front. That's what you call them. Which this just makes it even more like antique-y to me, like antique feeling. And then you got some photos as well with a nice little view of Yvette outside, just stuck in time right now. She can't move because I won't let her in the house. Anyways, we exit, and this is like coming back to the living room. So let's go upstairs. All right, going upstairs, you have hold up. You've got 4 bedrooms up here. You've also got a washer and a dryer with another dollhouse up here. This seems to be like the teenage room. That's actually one of my favorite, like, I don't know what you call that, but I absolutely love it. And then I don't know what happened to my lights. I don't know what happened to the lights in here. I guess it's the way that you turn them. They disappear. Anyways, very cute. You've got the little dresser right here, which I love the way that the clothing rack looks because you can also decorate it at the bottom. And then again, I think the color scheme is just perfect. You could also probably fit like a little computer over here too. And then we go into the nursery, which again, Lafayette mastered this. You don't need a huge nursery because you can't really do anything with, you know, the baby. They're just stuck in here unless you bring them downstairs, but they don't need a huge space. So this again is perfect. And then, oh, this hallway is so tiny. It's kind of cute. And then we go through here. This is a toddler room, which again, love the bed, love the little artwork. This is so well decorated. And of course, can't forget the barn, like dollhouse. We'll go slide on out of here. And then I'm thinking, I think this is the bathroom. Oh, this is another bedroom upstairs. So this could be another, like a guest bedroom. And then you've got this little like space over here with the dresser, the mirror. And then if I'm not mistaken, I think this is another bathroom. Yes, I just went through a robe. And then there's a toilet, your vanity, shower. I mean, this is quite nice. And I love the tile that was used too. I'm wondering, did I skip something? Did I forget something? No. Okay, so there's no bathroom technically up here that's like not connected to a room, but you do have this one. But other than that, that is the build from Lafayette. So let me get the gallery up. My gallery's still not working, so here is the Modern Farmhouse. This is by Missy Hey Hey, which is Lafayette, and it's valued at 75,609 simoleons. So actually not too bad considering that it's 5 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms on a 50 by 40. That is a steal. Get that for your family if you're doing a farmhouse let's play. All right, next up is Jen's build. This is like a newer version of this house. It is titled the Newer Santa R No CC. I will Yvette! She just waltzed in there like I let her, like I said she could go in there. But this, I will show you guys the gallery ID once we get through it. But I absolutely love the vibe of this house. Let's just tour this. So we're going to walk in here. And when you first walk in here, you have the kitchen, which I love the Parenthood pack, like cabinets. I thought there was something missing, but that's just how it is, which is fine because you could probably add like a little plant back there if you wanted to. But I love this. Not that Yvette's already planted herself on this couch. Anyways, you've got this nice living room. I actually love the look of this living room. This is super duper cute. It's reminding me of like mid-century, and I love mid-century homes. It's even got this little ledge for your fireplace with a little TV in there. Wait a minute. What if I light it? I don't want to break it, but I'm just curious. Does this break the TV? Oh, wait, I think it's working. I think it's working. I got completely distracted. Oh, now that's a vibe. I feel like in reality, that would not be good, putting a TV in a fireplace. But this is The Sims, and it seems like physics has yet again broken in The Sims. And you can watch TV while your fireplace is lit. We're going to go ahead and put this out. Anyways, I also love this little computer space as well as this like see-through kind of like shelving thing. But it's kind of like a divider in a way. Absolutely love it. You've got a little dining room over here with a lot of pet stuff for your pets. So, which is perfect. It's pet ready. We're going to go through this door. This is your garage. I love the use of the garage because we did get that one kit that gave us like more of that. I can't even remember. what kit that was, but we got more garage stuff out of it. But I just love how cluttered and realistic this looks. Also, Jen has the deco bins, so you can decorate your house, as well as a washer and a dryer. And I think this might be the exit. Yes. You have a little exit out here for your garbage bins, which is very smart. And going to this area is I guess it's like, I don't know what this... Is this like a miscellaneous room? You got a piano in here. Oh, this is just like where the vacuum... This might be like just a little bit bigger of a closet. You've also got a bathroom here as well, which is quite nice. Maybe it's like a miscellaneous bedroom. And then bedroom in here. Or I think... No, that's a pantry. That is a pantry. That's cool though. And then if we go down the hall, you've got another miscellaneous room. Like maybe like a closet... Like It seems like this is also storage, but there's like cat stuff too in here, which is quite cool. And then coming out of here, going down the hall, we've got this room right here. We've got this closet right here, which I really can't show you. It's got a hamper in here, which is kind of smart to stow that away because I don't like looking at the hampers sometimes. And then you've got this other closet with an ironing board in there. And then you've got the thermostat. You've got this room over here, which is pretty cool. It's got a couch, a desk. You've also got a bunch of artwork in here. And then I think this is like your closet, obviously. Oh, this is so cute. It's got like actual clothes in here. And then if we go down the hall, we've got this little closet right there. This is the bathroom, which is very cute in my opinion. You even got the shower over here covered by the curtain. If you play with a peeping Tom, this is perfect because they will not be able to see. And then we will go to this space over here, which seems to be like the main bedroom with a little dog bed, a TV. Then you've got, this is the closet. And then you also have another closet as well with the hamper, which I actually kind of like that idea of the hamper. And then this is your like outside area. You also have this little garage like storage area too with the woodworking table in here. But you've also got this little area over here with like a little bench and some tree trunks that you can sit on. So very, very cute. I absolutely loved this house. And it's like a perfect starter. It's like a perfect little home in The Sims. So I'm gonna pull up the gallery. So here is that. It's the newer Santa R, no CC. It is listed at 131,888 simoleons. It's 4 bedrooms, and also turn on bb.move objects when placing this lot. So our final lot today is by Rowan, and it is a Acorn Coffee Lounge that is set in NS Green, and I'm really excited to check it out because NS Green is obviously our newer world, so we've been having to wait a little bit to get all the gallery like builds on obviously the gallery, which I'm hoping it works for you because it's not working for me today for some reason. It was a miracle again that I got these builds up here, but we're gonna check it out because it looks super cute, and this is just another great addition to the NS Green world for your fairies or just any sim in general. Firstly, this is absolutely adorable. I don't think you guys realize how difficult it is to like build stuff in The Sims, and I don't know how Rowan did it, but these really do look like acorns. These look fantastic. You've got this area outside too, which is absolutely gorgeous, with a little chess table with this like canopy. I don't even know what you call that. Anyways, I love the mushrooms too. It just feels very like whimsical, and I love that. And then I guess these are the bathrooms. We gotta look through this before I start getting confused. But hold on, shout out to the shrubbery out front too. This just looks amazing. So I'm gonna put these down so I can see where I'm at. Okay, so we're gonna start off in the cafe first. So when you enter, this is also perfect for like a small business that you could run in The Sims. You could run an Acorn Coffee like lounge. This is so cute. You've got a couple vending machines, a little book area too, so it's kind of like a book cafe too, which I love. This is like that. It's actually kind of perfect to be like a book / like coffee lounge. You've got your, barista area over here with all the bakery goods. You get your coffee, And again, you could probably, run your coffee lounge here too. And then you've got a little microwave over here with some, what seems to be like magazines and like brochures over here. But this is just so cute. And I love it because it's not cramped. You've got space. There's enough seating for Sims to, make it seem lively, but not like for it to be overrun by Sims. 'Cause if there's a lot of Sims on a lot, it does get a little chaotic. I'm not gonna lie. I'm curious, what is this room over here? Because this seems like, it kind of seems like, I guess another sitting area. You've got like a computer over here, which you just know that there's going to be a Sim that won't leave that computer alone. You've got a little library area, a little seating area over here. It seems to me that this is kind of like a kiddie area, which I love that too. So your kids can be here as well with the dollhouse and then the acorn like toy box, which is perfect obviously to be here. But I love these like decorations over here. I love that. It's so like aesthetic. And then you've got the bathrooms over here. So honestly, just the basics. You've got your sink, toilet, and then toddler toilet, which is perfect because some people forget to add the toddler toilets there. And I'm glad Rowan did not forget that. And the bathroom over here is just the same as well. So that kind of wraps up this like build, but I honestly think it was absolutely gorgeous. Now I'm definitely adding this into every one of my worlds that we play in an S screen. This is like a perfect cafe / like book lounge area or writer. You could write, your Sims could write here and have their coffee. I almost forgot to show you guys the gallery ID, but this is for, again, Rowan's build, the Acorn Coffee and Lounge by Rowan and Thea, and it is valued at 74,340 simoleons, so not actually too bad, and plus you're not paying for it. It is on a 30 by 30 lot. I put it in the Everdew neighborhood. I don't know if that was the correct one, but in my opinion, it still works there. It still looks great there and flows into that aesthetic of Everdew. But anyways, thank you so much for watching this episode of the Builders Club. Hopefully you found some new builds to add into your Sims 4 game. And again, if you want to be featured in the next month edition of the Builders Club, make sure to comment your gallery ID and lot name in the Builders Club official post. And also, you can post it to hashtag SimmingWithCaroline on the gallery. And with that all being said, happy simming, and I will see you next time.